I'm gonna wind that back. I felt like you'd taken that without having to use Uber. I know they were staying like fairly close, so I can see why you wanted to. But I'm not certain about that decision.
I mean, I just think like the Uber was rough. I feel like we should have milked it a bit harder though. I do think. Yeah.
Should
Mm. I just think like sometimes when we Uber, uh, I do damage, but I get there's no kills. It's really sad because nobody's there to clean up.
So they're holding close. I guess that's why you want to Uber, but you get a lot of damage post here. You need to, like, if you have Soldier in with you, the rest of the team is not really following up. It's like a decent flank from the heavy, but like, oh, you really needed like Soldier Scout up top with you here. Because you got so much damage that, like, even though you popped like slightly early, you had so much damage, you just didn't have follow up from the rest of the team. You know, when you're doing when you're taking the Ubers in, or when you're having team fights, it's really important that nearly everyone's committing. And you know, obviously, like as a scout, you want to be pushing the cart and in the downtime, but in the team fights, it's really important that the scout is fighting. This is a suck. Seemed like you didn't have great knowledge of where that medic was holding. Which is obviously something you'd want from your spy.
Oh no, what happened was I remember calling that. I was like, I don't know where the medic was, so I literally had to focus like any other player, and I
Yeah.
remember saying that.
So you've done one sack, you should know now roughly where the medic is likely to be holding, but you're just going to trade anyway. So you're trading, oh, your demo's going to get caught hurt. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, you lost medic as well. Okay, that's not good. Uh, I feel like you'd have been better off going with it another sack. I think trading from this side tunnel area is like really difficult if the pyro's in position, it's really difficult to get a good trade out of there. You can like just trade if you're gonna trade from here, like your demo shouldn't really be passing this kind of point, because otherwise you're just gonna get blasted by the demo, by the pyro. Sack attempt. Oh, you killed them at it that time. Okay, so now you have your barrage. So you're gonna walk in top. Oh, you're walking in at 80%. This is really, really risky. I would definitely wait for Uber here. You do have good damage on them. But yeah, soldier jumps in, kills your
Yeah,
medic.
what was our pyro doing? What? I don't get it. Med like
No,
is
we
in the
can wind it
corner.
back. I'll wind it back a little bit further so we see the sack as well.
I mean, I don't know. A problem I see Zeus that the Zeus has is that he has his shotgun out more than he has his flamethrower out.
Mission begin. Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I think he just missed a sec.
This is mid sack, probably. That bed's still alive here. Oh yeah, you can see both the exposed. This is earlier, this is before the trade, I guess. This is good work. Like heavy on cart. You got it pretty close though, which is nice. So yeah, here with the trade, okay, their demo's kind of aggro. Yeah, you use Uber really, really early. And you really don't want to overcommit here. Yeah, you're staying way too long. Like, you know that Uber's not going to go great. Yeah. Like, you should have, as soon as that Uber was forced, Demo and Medic should have been running all the way back here. Because
Also,
you used so early, you were never going to get success out of that Uber.
wait, can I also mention that I just saw the Pyro not blast away stickies that was on the medic? Like, it was on there for a good couple seconds, and he just left it. He just let it happen.
But anyway, let's see the sec. So you're gonna walk in top. Let's see, they're giving you a lot of space in top. Soldier goes in. Med serves decently, but he serves into your heavy. So that's nice, you get the medic. So now you want to just stay alive. You're at 70% here, you don't have a heavy, you don't have a soldier, and now walking in here is like really, really risky when you're at 80%. I would definitely wait for the Uber here. But they're giving you a decent amount of space. Oh, yeah, okay. Nah. And that wasn't the Pyro's fault, like... He was air blasting the stickies that were coming at the demo, which is the right thing to do, but then the soldier, like, blindsided, came in from here. I don't think you can really put that on the Pyro.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, it was like a decent, aggressive play from the soldier. I'd say, like... When you're walking in, that like your medic could be playing a little bit safer because, like, it's right to want to follow the demo in, but like the medic shouldn't be like the second person like in the fight. Shouldn't be the second furthest forward, pretty much ever. And particularly in a situation like that, like it was kind of the demo and the medic were just far forward, like trying to dry push, and you know the big threat was them coming in second for your medic. But yeah, now they have Uber advantage. You can move the cart a bit more than this, for sure. You should be able to move it up to here without too much contesting. Yeah, you're gonna Uber a little bit early again. Getting blasted again, medic should be further back. Okay, he's lucky that the Pyro air blasted him back because he was too far forward. But this is a good repush. You need to focus the heavy. You should have been called focus heavy, everyone there. But yeah, overall not bad. Good idea, like, trade the Ubers out of the way and then just repush stuck in the cart. And yeah, you get the third off the back of it. So yeah, what I'm saying is when you're trading these Ubers, like demo and like it's fine to trade them with like basically a solo on the demo, but then once it's like halfway through the Uber, the medic starts to be dropping further back. The demo should be like either flashing to get out, or the medic will have to abandon him. And then the Pyro then needs to be in a position where he can like get ready to air blast because, you know, they're going to have a longer Uber, and there's going to be, you know, a good second or 2 seconds where you're going to have to deal with that. Can you use it early? Again, the Pyro is kind of crushing your Uber, makes you far forward, and I pause, is it? Yeah. Okay. So this pause happened in real time at this situation?
Yes.
Okay. At least a standard in UGC and E2F2L is that you don't pause like in the middle of a team fight like this.
Yeah,
So-
I would agree.
This is
Doesn't
kind
seem
of an
that
insane
very
time to pause.
Yeah.
Because now that heavy just has that heavy and that spy just have like a minute plus to talk about how they're gonna kill your medic. It was a long pause, you know.
Pretty long, yeah. No, Samuel left.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
to go.
feel like your medic's gonna die. There's like 2 stickies blocking the exit. 3 stickies blocking the exit. There's a heavy right here. Geez, is that a 4th sticky?
I think there's a 4th one on its way.
Yeah. So the only way this medic lives is if he goes out big door, I think. But even then, it's like difficult. Oh, he lived. Wow. But then he died somehow. Anyway, they've got us up on last. You've moved the car a reasonable way, but you can get it a little bit further probably. It's rolling back now, so your scout should be touching it here. I know they're playing like fairly close, but
they're
someone should be
close
touching it to
to
stop
be
it
able to
rolling
touch
back.
it.
You're a bit disadvantaged again, so let's see. Looks like you're going to try and go outside with your sniper, which is good. You win the sniper with your sniper. Really, really nice. Now you want to just continue to keep pressuring with your sniper. This is pretty good. You've got the gun now. Now you've got the gun, you can start thinking about moving in. But you do have to worry they have a bit of... You've actually got so much damage on the enemy team. You pop kind of... Not great, and somehow your heavy dies despite popping. Okay, this time the medic is a little bit... Plays it better, plays it more safe. Somehow you know that his demo had died though. I wouldn't stay here, like, he should be, like, leaving down here. Rather than, like, staying in this corner, because anything pushes...
He's dead.
Like, he's dead. I mean, you're lucky that it's a soldier that you can air blast, but if it was a scout, like, the medic's dead for sure. You're gonna try and walk in through this side again. She better get backstabbed. That's unfortunate, but the more time your medicine is staying in one position, like the easier it is for the spies to just backstab him. The med had been here for like a good minute or so eventually, you know, they're gonna find out where he is, and yeah, if you're not turning around just for that second, you're gonna get stabbed if you're staying around in one spot too long. Anyway, Uber disadvantage again. The Uber disadvantage is so large here, I'd definitely be thinking about doing a sack wave. Soldiers in, demos walking forward. You actually can take out the gun. Good work. But yeah, I mean, the car wasn't quite close enough for that to work, I don't think. And you should have known that they had Uber. I don't know if the Uber counter was on point or not there. But the way, like, it was a good, like, that would have been good if it was a dry push, but because they had Uber, that's basically why you got wiped. If they didn't have Uber there, you probably would have just won the round. So, I don't know, I don't know if you remember that, guys, if you think it was, if you were, like, counting the Uber correctly, though.
I didn't remember.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they knew. Because we had a spy, so he could have counted. You could have said.
Yeah, I mean, I find Spy calling the Uber out is, like, not super reliable. Like, it's really
Pretty
important that your
sure
medic
Fate
is
was
keeping track of-
counting because he was shitting on the other medic
Yeah.
for like not counting. So
Yeah.
he
It
probably
can
knew.
sometimes happen, particularly if you die a lot and you get tilted, or the game is particularly chaotic that you lose track.
I don't know. Fate didn't really call out Uber situation much.
And yeah, if you're not calling very much, as you say, particularly like a demo main caller would not, if he's not being told by the medic exactly what the Ubers are, you will like, miscount sometimes. There's a bit more even this time, but you should probably be playing as if it's ad. I don't think they've built very well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's... Sure, spam, but like, there's no other pressure from elsewhere. You don't. You don't really have anyone pushing Red Room at the moment, which is not great. Okay, just going in, but it's like really out of sync with the rest of the team. Cart push is decent. But the thing is, you're traded here with like a player down, and your heavy gets dropped in the Uber as well. And that was a huge overextension. What the hell was that?
I thought the rest of my team was in, and I went to the spawn camp.
All right, so how does that happen? Let me see. I'm gonna see this from the medic's POV because, as far as I can tell, like the medic should have known that that was not a good situation.
Mission
Like as a demo, like
begins in
you're
10
probably
seconds.
tunnel vision a bit, but someone like behind you should have told you this is a really shit Uber. It's gone horribly. You're gonna get crushed if you stay in.
I don't know. Fade just doesn't really speak when he should.
Is it a case of he was just following your hero's call?
I don't think so because but he just doesn't. He wasn't speaking from that time, if I remember correctly, or at least he only spoke after. Because the only thing I remember was him saying like why Hero was in. So I'm sure if Hero was getting called to like leave, he would have.
That's
Did
very
Fate just-
risky walking
Fate
through that
just
big
walked
door.
through
Yeah,
main,
that's
holy
really
shit.
risky.
I think
Yeah, let's
it's because
see.
the sniper was dead.
So you lost the heavy. That should be a good indication that. But right, you've got a pyro behind you that's Ubered, and they've got a longer Uber. There's no way that he's not going to die there. I don't know how he was expected to survive. If I'd been in that situation as a medic, I'd be saying, I'm trying to leave, please shoot the pyro. Because even if he tried to leave there, it's possible that the pyro would have just blasted him and kept him in and killed him anyway. I'm not saying that he was likely to live, but he had a good like 3 seconds there of still being Ubered, and all you needed was like one hit scan class to shoot that pyro, or like your pyro to air blast him or whatever, and like maybe you live. I don't know, it's difficult, like letting a pyro get behind you in an Uber trade is not ideal.
I don't really think it's something that happens very often, right?
It happens if you're if you're going too far forward in the Uber trades, which I'd say both Hero and Fade are so far in this game from what we've seen. Yeah, I don't really like trying to pressure from main. Like, you need, like, some of your gamers going in from, like, Red Room or Flank as well. Okay, you kill that demo, which is good. You can now potentially repush this. The gun is going to be a threat. Yeah, the soldier just flanks you, kills you. Okay, so Uber disadvantage again.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
We haven't really seen you go for a sack at all on this last point. Do you have like a specific like sack strat, or had you not? I don't know
I
how
think
much.
for the first round we didn't really do anything. We just kind of hard-assed it, like through main. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
You go outside, but your sniper gets sniped, so now it's going to be difficult. Or your sniper gets stabbed, sorry. I really feel like you're not doing anything like off Uber is the problem. So you're gonna trade on the heavy. They dropped their demo actually, which is kind of funny. But yeah, they've got such a late move on the pyro. Like their pyro is just completely fucking all of your Uber trades. He's actually doing a really good job, and yeah, I mean, I guess we don't have the demos for the other later rounds, but it's.
I'm pretty
really
sure the
clear
same problem persists.
Yeah, it's clear to me that like your one strat is like Uber trading at the moment, and they're far superior at doing those Uber trades, and their pyro is just absolutely crushing you every time you do it. So I mean, you could, I mean, you basically got two options. You can change the Uber trade up, so like your pyro is more involved, so he can blast their pyro back and make a bit more space, or
Mission begins in
in a game like this, when you're against this kind of opponent, just opt to not do trades and to, you know, try and do dry pushes, try and get picks on the flank, or try and do sacros. But yeah, basically, you like what we saw. We saw like 4 or 5 Uber trades into last, and I think your medic didn't live any of them, or maybe lived one. And even then, like you weren't able to like regather and dry push it. Set up. Flank is kind of far forward, but and that medic is out.
Is this the one where Tissue gets to drop? No, I think it's
No, that
later.
was third half.
Fuck.
Okay, holy shit, that's insane.
I was just waiting for the
God.
pyro to go away.
Yeah, that's what good. I don't know why their medic would want to go out there, but either way, decent hold at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know why Funty would hold there. That is so scary. You're heavy.
It's not. It is a funny spot. It does.
He
does
can't
work
run away
sometimes.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now he can. But oh god.
That's a deal as well. Which is
That little like jump over was so cute.
oh, you lost. Okay, you lost demo. You lost spy. Spy isn't the worst, but yeah, they're gonna try and walk in there because you don't have a demo to contest. Good attempts by your scout to pressure them out. That's really nice actually, your flank coming in, helping you. Yeah, that's smart. When you're... As a soldier, like, when your demo is down in those kind of situations, like, having your soldier, particularly on these payload maps, like, rotate and help out the combo with his spam as, like, a kind of replacement demo, can be really nice. You just have to be aware if it's a certain point on the map where like your soldier needs to be looking in a particular direction. If he would to do that would be giving it up. Okay. So this trade like goes way better if your pyro's in that trade.
Was he?
He was just not in the trade at all. But it was clear that he was like deliberately not being in the trade. And yeah, it was just your demo and medic. I mean, it didn't go horribly. Like Ubers are now out of the equation, so they could potentially dry push. Yeah, with side tunnel trade, it's really important that the pyro is in it. Probably from both sides, but especially from defense. Not really watching the hill very much.
No, because we were called that the combo was internal.
So,
And
yeah,
then they're
I mean, that's
rotating.
good. I actually like having your demo like sticking this up when it's called that they're in tunnel. I just would still have like a scout or a sniper or something just watching hill in case someone tries to walk up. Because like if a soldier's able to like walk up to here unseen, it can be really bad.
Yeah, good job.
top. I guess you have spike order, which is good. Pretty good trade for you. You just need to get all your players to see a flank like rushing it. Oh, okay, you just kind of mulch them anyway. And yeah, your soldier would have been in to clean up with your scouts. A little bit late, but pretty good overall.
I think we were asked to come in like post, but then we didn't know when they were fading.
Yeah, again, having like a vocal medic that's calling when Ubers are fading and like when the Uber's good that you can chase post is like really nice.
It's either that or we were out of position for the retake.
Yeah.
I mean for the
But you had good good kind of like an idea of what to do. It's just the timing wasn't quite there. But I mean, it worked out really well anyway because Hero killed everything. Yeah, I guess you know that they're in tunnel again. See, this is what I'm talking about, because you don't have anyone watching top. The soldier's been able to sneak up to here, and he can potentially sack from here. Like, no one knows where he is. I guess he's spamming the gun. Which
Oh, I
isn't
caught this.
as useful.
Yeah, I tried to take out the soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he left it, yeah.
Your scout... Oh, okay. Unfortunate. Right idea. A little bit overextension from your scout, but right idea to, like, pressure the soldier back. Right here, medic's a little bit too far forward. So my inclination, if that kind of thing happens, okay, I guess you had to block cart, which is why you went to cart. My inclination is to like back out like through the shutter and like play from here in that kind of situation. But I guess you just wanted to play cart because they were close to capping up. They didn't even really break your hold there, they just eventually cut the cart, which is unfortunate. So you're a bit slow on the Uber building, but it should be alright. Oh, Pyro gets drops, not great. Oh, unfortunate. Really, really messy, chaotic fight. Yeah, I mean, it was... Your players, like, needed to kind of push out together there. Like your Pyro and your Demo both going forward and taking the Uber. And then it would have worked well. What ended up happening? Well, because either the Pyro was too far back or didn't commit enough, but your Pyro ended up like stuck behind your medic while the Demo's like going forward, like trying to kill stuff. And like you don't have a classic follow up on the Demo's damage, and your medic is having to turn around to try and flash a Pyro and he ends up getting dropped. So when you have like a late Uber like that, it's really important that like everyone is just diving forward, because the in those kind of situations, your medic can flash as much as he wants because you're gonna have a longer Uber anyway. He can literally flash everyone in, flash, you know, heavy Demo, Pyro, Soldier, Scout, can flash all 5 of those classes, and they're all going to be useful. But everyone just kind of needs to commit forward with the Demo. Traded, you never get stabbed during the trade. Should still be okay-ish. Oh, I'm not sure about the heavy dropping down. Bit risky. This is a little bit ropey now because you don't have a Demo, but it looks like they're not in a position to repush you. The Demo takes a headshot, so... Okay, so you set up left side. Setup's not terrible. If you're playing like this left side but kind of passive, you're really reliant on like the gun. So, you know, with it at level 3 and Wrangled, it's like fine. you're finding this hold, but if this gun goes down, it becomes kind of difficult. Okay, they just Uber trade again. I think you could have milked that Uber a bit longer there. Anyway, you should be able to chase. Oh, that power does a really good. Yeah, I'd like to see more classes chasing there. Like at least Pyro and Demo, but probably like flank or heavy as well. Like you had a decently longer Uber there, and your Demo was in a nice position, but didn't have anyone following them up. Ooh, good save by the injury.
Thank you.
They're kind of struggling as well. They're pretty much only pushing from Red Room at the moment. If I was your sniper, I'd be thinking about like maybe coming up to this position. But okay, now they're finally rotated, they're coming through here. Oh, this isn't good. You don't want to be like focusing two different spots. Not very close to it, but I think you just about survive. They've got a lot of good spawns though. Yeah, I think he needed to commit to either crushing their combo with the post Uber, or to block the cart with the Uber. And you were like really scattered. Like your Demo was going to shoot the cart, block it, and the rest of the combo was just kind of botting into their combo. It wouldn't really matter like what you decided to do if you'd gone. If as a combo you'd have gone to kill their combo, as long as your flank had then cleaned up the cart, it would have been fine. And if your combo had gone and cleaned the cart with your Uber, it would have been a little bit risky. But it probably would have worked out all right. But you would have, maybe had like a fight where they're in quite deep. So I don't know. My inclination there is to go and like maybe fight them with the. I don't know actually. I think you could have milked like slightly longer. You could have just stayed back because you had a couple of players on that flank, I guess, but you weren't like a mega threat of like losing people to that Uber. I think people could have like fighted to like the core of your team on the left side. But yeah, I mean overall, it's just a case of your opponents were like more comfortable in the Uber trades pretty much the whole way through.
What do you think the main shortcomings were? Besides just like the Uber trades and stuff.
Well, the two big things is the Uber trades are bad, and you weren't doing anything other than Uber trading. So, if Uber trades aren't going well, then you're not forced to do Uber trades. You can do set waves. You can, like I said, you can pressure right through the flank. Or you can even just do slow pushes where you I mean, you tried it a bit on the Vigil last, where you tried to like put your sniper big door and like have him frag everything. But you're also not like, you need to get to a stage where when both teams have, say both teams have like 30%, or like you have 30, they have 50, it's like slight edge for them. You can still do stuff with that, but you need to be on the same page on like what you're going for, whether it's Whether you're trying to just like go in dry and bust and get a few frags, or you're just trying to play it slow, play around your sniper until the Uber comes up and then you go for a trade or whatever. But like your play outside of the Uber trades itself, there wasn't too much happening. I think you could definitely adjust to be a bit more aggressive, because there were, particularly towards the latter half of that offense, when the kind of second half where you're stuck on last, there's a lot of times where neither team would have Uber, but you wouldn't even go and like trade any frags until like both Ubers came up, and then you went for an Uber trade, and then you got wiped because your trades were bad. So, I mean, probably the easiest adjustment is just to like keep track of the Ubers, make sure you're not getting caught out by Uber disadvantage. But I think you should be like going for dry pushes more. Obviously, on Vigil Last, like you probably need to kill the gun before you go for a dry push, because otherwise it's very hard. But you were making it harder on yourself because you were basically never doing anything dry, so you're never getting picks. And if you get a couple of picks going dry, you can have those spawns come in, and then when you have that Uber trade, if you have 2 picks when you're doing that Uber trade, even if it's not the best trade in the world, it's way more likely for a post Uber to go well. But yeah, so main adjustment is play a bit more aggressive dry. I would attempt more sack waves. I think sack waves and Vigil are quite good. I guess is Steel the map this week? Steel and Pro Blood, was it? Okay. So I mean, Steel's kind of unique